purchasing a Newmark family's favorite cookbook. This cookbook is filled with nearly 800 delicious and easy-to-make recipes. For a limited time, purchase a family favorites cookbook for only $10. Also, if you are in the armed forces, ask about Newmark's veteran and military account. With each account open, $10 will be donated to Wreaths across America to honor veterans and their families. To purchase your cookbook or to learn more about Newmark's new military account, give Newmark a call at 815-729-3211. Or you can visit their website at newmarkcu.org. That's NUMARKCU.org. And I also want to remind you, at the end of the program today, we are going to be giving away a $25 Visa gift card, compliments of Newmark Credit Union. All you need to do is sit tight, listen, and when I tell you to call in and answer a simple question that I will ask. Okay? Sounds good. Kari Endres is the Vice President of Marketing with Newmark Credit Union. Nice enough to join us this morning on the Turk Furniture studio line. Hi, Kari. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Scott. How are you?
I am awesome. Thank you very much. And a board member from Newmark Credit Union is Wally Chlipala. Hey, Wally. How you doing?
Doing well, Scott. Doing real well.
Nice to hear from you again as well. And Lieutenant Colonel Constantine Tsoukatos is Lieutenant Colonel, United States Air Force, retired. He also joins us on WJL Radio. Hey there, Constantine. How are you, sir?
Good, Scott. How are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Guys, thanks for coming on. It's one of my favorite shows of the year. Love the program, Kari, and love what Wreaths Across America is all about. So we'll get into that. But how about a quick update, Kari, on what's happening at the credit union? Anything exciting? Any news today?
Well, we are helping our members make their money go further with purchases. I know, those are special challenges out there with purchasing a car. We can help them get through that process, and also moving their loans to Newmark, their auto loans to Newmark. We can help them refinance and save some money, help with home improvements before the holidays. We're doing all kinds of stuff. And then, of course, we are raising money for Wreaths Across America, which is what we're going to talk a little bit more about today.
All right. Well, there you go. Sounds good. Wally,
Yeah.
tell us your story, Wally. You're a Newmark Credit Union member. You're a board member. Tell us about that relationship.
Yeah, I've been my first loan with a credit union was probably over 50 years ago, and I have been on various boards. Currently, of course, with Newmark, probably 35 years on various boards, and have seen tremendous relationships between members and the credit unions. I mean, once you're in, it's a different feeling.
All right. That's great. Absolutely fantastic. All right. Constantine, let's talk a little bit about you. Talk about your military service, retired United States Air Force, sir, and thank you for that service, by the way.
Oh, thank you for your support, Scott. Well, to be brief, I joined the Air Force in 1997 and served as a career aircraft maintenance officer. I was fortunate to work on almost every type of aircraft the Air Force has, with the exception of bombers. I've spent 7 years living in different countries, multiple deployments to the Middle East, and even got to work at the Pentagon. I retired 4 years ago out of Okinawa, Japan, and now I'm teaching Air Force Junior ROTC at Lincoln Way Central and West.
That's awesome. So the teaching of the students, was that always something you wanted to do and you were looking forward to, or did it just kind of happen?
A little bit of both. I was actually an instructor on active duty teaching college ROTC at Manhattan College in New York City back in the day, and I kind of developed a little bit of a passion for teaching. And after I retired and moved back here, a position opened up. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go for it, and I jumped at the chance, and I love it. It's been I think I finally found my niche.
Well, there's a famous song, Constantine, I've Been Everywhere, Man. I think that song applies to your life, right?
Roger that.
Yeah, Roger that is right. Wally, many of Newmark's board of directors are veterans. How has being a veteran helped you become a successful credit union leader?
Oh, well, as you know, in '69 I was drafted. Uncle Sam says, come on now, and I did. And I spent 13 months in Vietnam, came back home. And that relationship, that family, because we are in the military, unlike today where we have social media and internet, you were with your group. That was your family. There was no doubt about it. I mean, the only communications we had, you sent I don't think people remember this, but you used to mail a letter, write it, and put it on a stamp on it and send it. That was the only communication we had. But so they were your family. When I came back, that relationship carried over into what the credit union is all about. I mean, we are all about the members, you know. And our family at Newmark is 55,000 members we have. You know, that's how many members we have. 9 branches, 55,000 members. And we're all in it for the members. We want to accomplish their goal. You know, just like when you're in the military, you want to accomplish whatever you're after to succeed. And our goal is to enrich the financial lives of our members, you know, and help them financially. And you know, so it was a real easy carryover. I mean, being in the credit union environment, that family is no different than when you served in the family you were with for 13, 14, 15 months. You know, that's that's the relationship.
That's amazing. Amazing story. Colonel, what is the story behind Veterans Day, and why do we celebrate it every year on the 11th of November?
Well, Scott, Veterans Day is really just a celebration to honor America's veterans for their patriotism, love of country, and a willingness to serve and sacrifice for the common good. We celebrate on November 11th because during World War I, which at the time known as the Great War, it officially ended in June of 1919 with the Treaty of Versailles. However, fighting actually stopped 7 months earlier when an armistice had been signed between the Allies and Germany, and it went into effect on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. And for that reason, that's why we celebrate on November 11th.
Awesome. Okay. Today we are talking about the Wreaths Across America project. Colonel, what is the Wreaths Across America project and your involvement in it? When did it start?
The Wreaths Across America project has been going on for many years, and it's grown considerably over that time. It's an annual tribute to honor our nation's veterans, and each year on second or third Saturday of December, we have wreath-laying ceremonies that occur on veterans' graves all across the United States and even overseas. The Wreaths Across America is committed to remembering and honoring these veterans and recognizing sacrifices and hopefully teaching younger generations the values of their freedoms and how important it is to honor those who sacrifice so much to protect those freedoms. Our Air Force junior ROTC cadets that come from all 3 Lincoln Way high schools, we run the annual ceremony at Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery, and they do everything from presenting colors, flag bearers. We have singers for the national anthem, and then help lay wreaths, of course.
Mm-hmm. And that's quite a process, isn't it, laying all the wreaths?
It is. Depending on the year, there could be 20, 25,000 wreaths that are laid.
That's a lot of wreaths, no doubt about it. So when will the ceremony take place, and how many different locations are going to be participating?
This year, the ceremony for us at Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery take place on Saturday, December 18th at 11 a.m. I think we've grown so much, the organization has more 2,500 locations across the U.S. at sea and abroad now that do wreath-laying ceremonies during the same time period.
Wow. All right, so December 8th, 11 a.m., Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery. That's
December 18th.
December 18th, all right? December 18th at 11 a.m. And this is open to the community.
It should be as of now. I mean, obviously, this is one of those time periods where things can change. So I just tell everybody, keep checking the website for any updates. Okay.
Well, I think we can go to football games. I think we can go to wreath-laying ceremonies. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree with you.
I don't mean to put you into a political statement here or anything like that, but come on. This is for
It's an outdoor. We should be good.
It is. Absolutely is. We're talking this morning with Wally, Chlipala, Newmark Credit Union Board member, Lieutenant Colonel Constantine, Tsoukatos, and Kari Endres from Newmark Credit Union here on 1340 WJ. Well, this is Money Talk. Wally, let's go back to you for a minute. Why is this project, Wreaths Across America, so important to, well, I know to you because, again, you are a veteran, but why is it important to Newmark?
Well, actually, my first visit out there for the Wreaths Across America was back in 2009. And at that time, there was probably only a few hundred people, mostly veterans, I would say, and just about 1,000 wreaths to be laid. And I remember Debbie speaking about would like to see the program, for Abraham Lincoln grow because, it is important. And I went back to one of the board meetings and I addressed that. And not only all veterans, everybody just says, yes, we have to support in some way, shape, or form. So we, having the collections, et cetera, and also physically going out there on the days. And now we have seen it grown to where thousands show up, organizations, scouting, groups, organizations, high school groups, and 25,000 wreaths to be laid. I mean, the program's growing. It's more or less of a partnership with the Wreaths Across America program and helping Debbie. And one of the other ways we're doing it too is you can contribute at any one of our branches. You can go online, but if you want to do a grave specific, say you have a loved one out there that you want to specifically get a wreath to, you have a form. And I believe, Kari, we're going to have that form available in all our branches and on our website because you can't get that form. And it has to be mailed to Debbie. Her address is on the form by December 1st to have the wreath laid by this year for you. So, it's the mission, remember, honor, teach, but also to help facilitate what they're achieving their goal, and getting the wreaths placed.
Yeah, no doubt. Kari?
Yes.
Newmark has been involved in this program for many years. Can you describe your impact and quite frankly, the impact it's had on Newmark?
Well, as you can see, we are led by volunteers. So Wally and our volunteer board directors, they're the leaders of our credit union, and they come from a place of service. And it's from the heart, and it goes right into our credit union and everything that we do. And so the Wreaths Across America program just is an extension of how we love our members, how you are a part of the Newmark Credit Union family. And it was founded by a gentleman several years ago, in 1992, Maura Worcester, who had some excess wreaths and was deciding what to do with them. It was up in Maine. And he decided to donate them to Arlington National Cemetery. And from there, this whole event was formed. So I think a couple years in a row, they've actually had a wreath at all of the grave sites at Arlington National Cemetery. And that's a goal for us here at Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery. And it really is to remember and honor. And one of the things they talk about is to teach your children the value of freedom. So when people come to this wreath laying ceremony, they come with their families, and they come and they remember someone's service. We honor their service to our country, remember what veterans do for us, and protect our freedom. So it's sort of immeasurable what all of that feels like. And for us, this will be our 11th year participating and supporting the Wreaths Across America program. We've collected over $27,000.
Wow.
And sponsored over 5,500 wreaths and counting. We also have that veterans account, which you had mentioned at the beginning of the show, for veterans and active military personnel that join Newmark, and we donate $10 to Wreaths Across America on their behalf. We also offer special discounts and free services to our veterans and active military, and to say thank you and special things for them. And we love to have them join our Newmark family. And then, really, it's all about people helping people. That's what it comes down to. And that's what this is all about.
Good stuff. No doubt about that. Colonel, are there other programs that Wreaths Across America has established over the years?
They have. There's a Veterans Remembrance Tree program that Wreaths Across America established as another way to remember honor veterans. And this is where Gold Star families can actually go to Maine and find a tree that will get tagged, and it could be a living memorial to their loved one. And then they keep these trees in production, and then their balsam tips are harvested every 3 years and then made into the wreaths that go to the various cemeteries.
Nice. Very, very cool.
There's also a state house ceremony each year in respective state capitals on the Monday prior to National Wreaths Across America Day, and they'll have dignitaries, special guests are invited to speak in honor of veterans and active military. And then they've also created a mobile education exhibit. It's like a 48-foot exhibit, and it has a 24-person screening room that showcases all the different aspects of what the Wreaths Across America mission is about through videos.
Okay. If someone's listening right now and is interested, wants to get involved, how can people help, and how can the community help support Wreaths Across America?
Easiest way, Scott, is to go to the website, the wreathsacrossamerica.org website. They can donate through there. You can volunteer by leading a sponsorship group. You can offer corporate support if you're able. Some people will even donate trucking services or partnering with them to kind of distribute the wreath. As Wally mentioned, you can do grave-specific requests as well. So there's a bunch of different things you can do, and it's all been put online this year.
Okay. Very, very cool. Kari, how can Newmark members support Wreaths Across America?
Well, we are accepting donations at all of our branches until November 19th, and we're matching those donations up to $1,500. So we encourage folks to come out and do a donation for Wreaths Across America. We're also selling our Newmark family cookbooks, which you mentioned, which have over 800 recipes. This is a professionally produced cookbook. It's really nice. It makes a perfect gift. There are really good recipes in there. Many of us put our best, go-to recipes in that cookbook. It's really good. And they're on sale now for $10 each, and all of the proceeds will be split between Wreaths Across America and Northern Illinois Food Bank.
All right. I like it. Gentlemen and Kari, thank you very much for everything you're doing. Again, December 18th, 11 a.m., some 2,500 locations nationwide, but that's when we will be down at Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery. Wally, Constantine, Kari, thanks for your time and thanks for your efforts. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Scott.
Yep.
Thank you.
And once
Thank
again,
you, Scott.
thank you to our veterans. Okay. So now I'm going to give away a $25 Visa gift card. 815-254-7300. That's 815-254-7300. Kari said Newmark Credit Union has been doing this for blank number of years. How many years did she say? She said it about 3 minutes ago. 815-254-7300. Let's go to the Turk Furniture studio line. Hi, good morning. How many years has Newmark been involved? That person didn't know. Hi, good morning. How many years?
11.
Yes, nicely done. Boy, she kind of snuck that in there, so I'm surprised that we got it that quickly. I thought it would take longer. Who am I speaking to?
My name is Chris Smith.
All right, Chris Smith, where are you calling from today?
Joliet.
All right, Chris Smith, you have just won a $25 Visa gift card, compliments of Newmark Credit Union. Do you know where Newmark is located at Six Corners in Crest Hill?
I do.
You do. So you need to go there anytime today afternoon or whenever in the coming days. You can go through the drive-thru. Make sure you have your ID because Chris Smith is a pretty popular name. This is a pretty popular show.
It's with a K. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I got
it's
you.
With a K.
I assumed it was. I assumed it was. But make sure you show them your driver's license and they'll hook you up with your prize. Okay, pal?
Take care.
All right, Chris, take care of yourself.